Just got this thing about 3 weeks ago. GT5000, 2000, 2003. It's in pretty decent shape. Everything that's important, that counts, is good on it. Actually, didn't have plans to buy this. Went to this guy's house over in Birdsboro, buy a snowblower, and we were loading it up. I asked him, "What are you doing with this Craftsman?" This guy's gonna move soon, and he can't take all this stuff with him. He said, "Well, I gotta sell this." So I made him an offer and went back and forth a little bit, and finally he called me and said, "Come up, get it out of here." I was like, "Cool, this is unexpected, and I'm getting a good deal on it." Basically knew it was a good tractor before that, but what I did was made sure how good the engine was, because if you look online, do a quick search, it won't take you long to read about the problems that these particular engines have with the air cleaner or something. And basically people say, well, there's a problem with these air cleaners, they're warping or something, and it's the ones that have this particular yellow thing on them. Dirt's getting into the intake, and I saw that, and I looked at this first before I even bought it. That's why I ran it, because I want to make sure there was no problems. Basically what I did was I ran fine, and my opinion, it's not as much as the air cleaner, yeah, there's a problem, and the dirt's getting in there, right? But I think it's more to do with the quality of the rings, because I bought one of these engines like 6 years ago, 5 or 6 years ago, from a company that used to sell them on eBay, and the problem was it smoked. They were engines that were warranty replacements, and they had no idea what was wrong with them. They were just selling them like bulk. Like they were $50 plus shipping. I think it was like 105 altogether, shipped to your door. So I did a rebuild on it. It's actually that engine is over in a Craftsman. You can't see it from here, but it's in an LT that I made faster. Changed the pulleys and stuff. So that engine, as opposed to this one, so this is filthy. The other engine I rebuilt when I had received it, it looked pretty average, but it was much cleaner than this, and it didn't have that as much dirt in the intake. So I think it has more to do. This thing, it looks filthy, but it doesn't have much indication of wear. Everything works perfect on it. So I think the engine problem with those in particular is more of a rings, because I replaced the rings in the other one, it ran perfect. There was no more smoking or any problems. So anyway, everything on this, like I said, is good. I got a good deal here. Don't know what it seems like he did more towing than he did mowing. I've never seen, that's for as new of a tractor this is, I've never seen a freaking hitch plate worn out that bad. But I have a patch. I actually have a piece of angle, some pieces of angle that I got, and I just bolt them onto, like, it's just like an L piece, and it gives you another hole to work with, so it doesn't use that old one anymore. It just kind of extends it. That won't be a problem. This is the newest tractor we've ever had. When I saw it, The thing that got my attention was this thing. I mean, 6-speed roper. I mean, if it would have been a hydro, I probably would have bought it anyway. But this is what I look for. That's the good stuff. I mean, that's what I like. I'm not much of a hydro fan. I mean, I do a good amount of mowing around here, but I just don't like hydros. I'm more into just setting a gear and going, as opposed to constantly changing your pedal position or whatever. I don't know, it's just me. I think this is one of the final years of this older, I guess you'd say, frame with the 6-speed. I mean, I've seen this frame with the hydro. You would have had like a, you see a lot of them, they have like a thing here and you just have the lever and you select your speed. Yep. GT5000. Runs totally fine. Goes in all gears. The gearbox still has it makes almost no noise. You know, it sounds very good. I mean, these things get a little bit noisy when they start to age and wear out, but they're tough. I never had to work on one of them. The gear selection is very tight. They normally get worn out and they go in and out of gear real easy. This one's still really good. Steering's tight. There's no major amount of play. That's about average on a light use roper there. I think the guy was pretty good on maintenance. He just stored it outside, so starting to take on rust and it's filthy, but mowing deck's in excellent shape. I mean, I felt all around, looked underneath. There's no indication of rust through or any holes or major damage. There's nothing's really bent up on it. It's just a good, and that was important too, because I was thinking, for as nice of a tractor this is, I'm going to use it for mowing than anything else, because I already have my towing tractors and plow tractors and whatnot. I have a tractor for pretty much everything. So, yep, had no plans on buying it, but too good of a deal to let it go. So, pretty much just brought it home, rode it around a little bit, screwed around with it, and just put it in the shed. And it's probably going to be in there till spring, because I have no reason to take it out. Pretty nice.